Hello everybody, my name is Jacob, and welcome to Mario Kart? Welcome to a lot of things. I've got Professor J here with me.
As always, it's a pleasure.
And it's... At the time that you are seeing this, when this video is uploaded, it is the day before the Switch 2 launches. Technically,
Oh, man.
It's the day of because of the midnight releases. I know if my GameStop where I pre-ordered is doing it, that's when I'm picking it up.
Oh yeah.
But it's the day before the Switch 2 launches worldwide, so it's only fair. The Switch 1 has been a big part of some of the stuff that I've done on the channel, especially with Jay, so why not just give it a little swan song, a little farewell. We'll do a couple of the biggest Switch games here, multiplayer, and just like looking at some of the fun single-player ones and stuff just for a little bit, and just give it a little send-off, because I'm trading mine in towards a Switch 2, so this is the last thing you will see running on my actual original Switch 1, so it'll
I'm
be
sure
fun.
a lot of people are right there with you.
Oh yeah, I'm still... They've introduced a thing with the last update where it's like, hey, this uploads all your save data, every single thing, even your photos and videos, upload it to the cloud, wipes the system, you'll be all good to go. Even with them saying that, I'm still terrified for my Animal Crossing island.
Oh no.
Because that's the one thing that they were always like, well, it's a little bit more complicated. I'm hoping they factor that in, because they've said nothing about that specifically.
Yeah, I mean, if they're not saying anything, I'm sure it's because it's not an issue.
I hope. But anyway, all right. So we're gonna get into this. We're gonna do 150, or do you want to do mirror?
I mean, 150 is fine, but if we're going to send it off in style, let's do it with the tracks as they were originally designed.
Gotcha. We'll do frantic items. We'll do normal, calm, all vehicles, and you want to do 6 or 8 races?
Let's do 6 since we're going to be cutting this through with other games and stuff.
I gotcha. All right, we'll do 6 races.
Keep it fresh for the viewer retention.
No teams, frantic. Also figured out before we began recording this, the game has stats between the two of us. Of all the times we played Mario Kart, I have won 10 games and Jay has won 36. So it's an even matchup for sure. All right.
All right. So let's take turns picking. So you pick the first one, and we'll select the same thing so we make sure we get it.
Let's see. I want to do for the first one. Actually, one of my favorite Mario Kart tracks of all time is in this game. Oh,
10 seconds.
DLC Moonview Highway, the Feather Cup.
Feather. Oh, that's the next page. Oh, wait a minute. If I don't pick, maybe it still gets.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it randomized. Hopefully we're getting yours.
Oh well. It's fine. It's fine.
Right. We'll count this as my first pick, and then we'll do Moonview. Yeah, everyone knows my favorite stage is Athens Dash.
Of all the European countries that you're associated with, famously Greece.
Yes, definitely Greece, and I'm totally not going to pick Paris for my next track.
Not at all.
Oh, man.
It is shocking, and I know this is a tour track, so I guess it's not super fair comparison. Even just in the little bit of footage we've seen of World, it's kind of shocking how much better it looks than this.
Yeah, it shows that I've played this track like one time.
I don't think I've actually ever played this track. Unless, I can't remember if this is one, because we did some of, but not all of the booster course tracks for the channel, and I can't remember if we did this one or not.
I have to go to the footage.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh man! So I looked it up before we. It's this way. I looked it up before we started recording, and the Switch version of this game dropped in 2017, and the original one was 2014.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I guess it is still impressive then that when you're playing the non-tour tracks, at least, it does still look amazing, but
yeah,
it does show like I love this game, obviously. It is... Mario Kart is one of those series that unless you have the personal favorite, like I know a lot of people have an association with Double Dash that I do not have, the latest one is probably always going to be the best one.
Yeah.
But, like, still, the fact that this game is holding strong this many years later is ridiculously impressive. Nothing will...
It says something.
Nothing will at least Nothing will at least personally for me beat 64. But that's not... See, even that's not really fair to say because the Wii was my first Nintendo console that I actually owned.
Dude.
And my God, Mario Kart Wii had a chokehold on my life for a good couple of years.
How many times am I going to get hit by red shells in this race? There's another one. Oh my God.
So the last 4 red shells were all me.
Yeah, I was about to say, if we had a camera on me, you would have seen, I think I was hit by 7 or 8 red shells in that race. And I still barely lost.
Give me 10 different red shells.
Good Lord. All right, Moonview Highway this time.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Wii, I would harbor the best track on Wii.
Really?
Or my personal favorite track on Wii. There's a lot of great Wii tracks.
Okay, I was about to say, didn't Moo Moo Meadows come from Wii? Or am I mistaken?
Moo Moo Meadows wasn't that? That was either N64 Double Dash, I think. Or
you're right, it might actually.
It might have been that weird thing of it's not a retro track, but there was a new version of it.
Yeah, I guess showing my lack of Mario expertise right now.
Oh, yeah. No Mario expertise coming from you whatsoever.
I mean, I don't have the which tracks are from which games memorized.
Yeah. Speaking of Mario knowledge, though, did you see the slight, like, accidental leak about Bonanza?
No.
So, the cover art of the game. I don't know if this was, like, temp cover art at some point, and they decided not to use it, or if they're, like, hiding it and it'll be the final cover art. So, he's, like, smashing down on the cover art. And I think he has the little rock creature, like, grabbing his tie. Or it might just be him.
Oh, yeah, the buddy character?
Yeah. Someone leaked footage. Someone released a copy of the cover art that does not have the rock creature, but it has, like, a preteen Pauline hanging from his tie.
Whoa.
Which has everybody thinking one of two things. Either the rock creature is, like, a transformed Pauline, or she will just be in the game.
That's crazy.
Which, given how many years we've had, like, baby versions of characters and stuff, that would be the first time Pauline has been ever... Well, actually, I can't remember. I feel like Mario Kart might have a baby Pauline.
I don't think so.
That might actually be Tour. There was a bit of time where I did download Mario Kart Tour and was, like, playing that quite a bit just to have Mario Kart on the go. Well, more on the go than it already is with Switch.
Right. Man, that's wild. I had no idea. Oh, no, that's not good. Not in the last
I aimed
lap.
for that mushroom.
Let's see, is it my turn to get red shells?
Please tell me that was my bomb.
That was your bomb.
Okay, good.
Yeah, your bomb got my red shell.
No.
Looks like somebody's got you.
It's fine. I purposefully ran into a car right beforehand to get the invincibility frames.
Be an awful shame if somebody won anyway.
Oh. Do you have an E
close.
for everyone on your back?
It's the health
E
bar
tank.
for Mega Man.
Now that shows my Mega Man experience. I think I've played one Mega Man game in my entire life.
All right, we'll do Paris for my last one. For my my only other real pick, I want to go to Banana Cup Royal Raceway.
Banana Cup Royal Raceway.
This is my favorite N64 track.
I can't hate it. I mean, we talked about how much I love N64 or Mario 64 specifically. Mario Kart 64. Like, I love this track. It's
The times were
fantastic.
simpler then. Man, I remember how heavy you felt when you came out of the big jump and just slammed down to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Good times. It'll be interesting to see how the new mechanics of Mario Kart World shake things up, with the wall hopping and grinding and stuff.
I mean, I saw somebody bring up the fact of, like, already, like, the I forget the exact name of it, but the ice cream one, that was the tour track that got added.
Yes.
There's the handrails that split the track at one point, and since
Yep.
that one got added into World, the fact that you can grind on those now instead of them just being like a weird barrier you can either get stuck on or phase in and out of. Like, it's gonna be very interesting.
Well, if I remember right, actually running into those gave you a boost the same way hitting somebody when you're both anti-grav did.
They did, because I think that whole track might be anti-grav.
Yeah, I'm
be
pretty
one
sure
of
that's
those.
correct.
But even then, like, that's a stark difference compared to just, like, getting the little, like, grind. Because there's more maneuverability there. Because that is, as much as I like the anti-grav, you're kind of trapped into that. I don't think you can dash when you're in the anti-grav, like that little spin. Which makes sense, I guess, but also takes away some of that. I hear that. I heard that from around the corner.
Oh, here comes the blue. That wasn't even me. Oh, I can't believe that.
I hit the grass a little bit, and I was hoping. You should use that. Okay, good. You used that shell on Mario.
I still have a red one. Don't worry. Well, I had a red one. How did you pass me mid-air?
I have no idea. That was rude. You stomped me. I hit with my own bomb!
No.
I threw it prematurely. I was already slightly stopped, so by the time I reached it...
Tragedy strikes. Alright. Gotta be extra on point this last lap.
This is where it broke bad for both of us in the previous games, or in the previous tracks.
Alright. Oh, got an extra mushroom laying around. Nice.
Ow! I got hit by that. Oh, fuck yeah. I love a star in 4th place.
Oh no, just a coin. Boo.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
You getting all jacked up back there? Oh, you're like
you
right in the
got
cluster.
to be kidding me!
Oh no.
Okay, 4th. I come on. The last 30 seconds of that were something else. They taunted
all right, where
me.
are we going?
They taunted me. I had 3 mushrooms, but I was prevented because I had a piranha plant. They taunted me.
Unacceptable behavior. BM.
Let's
all right, pick quickly.
Let's do another one that's actually in Mario Kart 8, Electrodome.
That is okay. Star Cup, Electrodrome.
Yeah. Classic. I feel like this was the one I saw the most in like advertising for this game.
Oh yeah. I mean, between the art style and the music, this one is awesome.
It is interesting. The update that just happened for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I was reading the patch notes, and there was an actually major bug that they fixed, which is just interesting that they're still finding stuff. It was like, oh, when you're doing a ghost, when you're racing someone's ghost on Music Park, the 3DS track, if you pause the game too many times, the music notes will get out of sync with the music, like with how they bounce.
Oh, that's terrible.
I was like, first of all, how do you realize that this late in? And props on still updating the game for stuff like that this late in. Because I guess it's not technically a big deal, because you could theoretically just, like, watch them and use that to avoid instead of the music, but it's such a big part of the track.
That's that Nintendo level of polish right there.
Oh, yeah.
The game's not finished until we say it's finished.
The game is not finished until the next one comes out.
And sometimes not even then.
Do you think, because we now know
here
what
comes the blue.
Oh, yeah.
Icarus flew too close to the sun.
Go
ahead.
We now know what some of the, like, the free updates for the games that are getting the free, like, patches. We now know what some of those are going to be specifically.
Okay.
Do you think...
Let's hear it.
Some of them are just... They specified for some games, like, they said Scarlet and Violet will be getting frame rate and resolution patches.
Yeah, I saw that it also changes the number of Pokemon that are able to spawn in the open world.
Ooh. That's
it looks like it's more densely populated.
That's interesting because the website that specifically lists, like, here's what each free update is, does not say that. I'm sure that
I saw this in this... Oh, no, I got pulled back. I saw this in the Scarlet and Violet subreddit.
I'm sure that it does, because it would make a... Pokemon feels like the sort of game where that was always a feature, that it just loads as many as is possible based on, like, what's available, like the hardware.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, that was rude. I hit Mario with a red shell as he passed in front of me and took his mushroom as I was doing it. That was mean.
Man.
I have not seen you this entire
I'm
race.
Crushing it. I'm doing really well, I won't lie.
I picked a bad track for myself. Anything with bumpers is a bad idea for me.
And done.
Hey, I love being in third place and getting a bullet bill.
Hey, at least you passed Mario, it looks like, on the mini-map.
Oh,
there you go.
Second. That's fine.
All right, I really wanted to pick Paris Promenade, but I feel like that's after we already had to sit through Greece. I'm not going to make the viewers do that. No, we're going to go to Big Blue.
Oh, yeah. Well, is that your Rainbow Road equivalent then? And then I'll pick the last Rainbow Road?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Mute City and Big Blue are both amazing, but yeah, we're going to do Big Blue.
Big Blue.
I want to talk about hands down some of the best music in any Mario Kart game ever. Come on.
Look, I know that I am not remotely the first person to say this, and I think we might have even said it last time we played Mario Kart, because I know we played Big Blue last time. Nintendo, where the hell is a new F-Zero? Like,
where the hell is Captain Falcon in Mario Kart? He's the only character that makes sense to add, and they haven't done it.
Mm-hmm. God, I know it is an E-Tank now that I'm looking at it. It really looks exactly like the E for Everyone logo.
Yeah, it's in a little box and everything, or at least it looks like one. Hell yeah.
The only thing I can hope is when GameCube games actually come out on Switch 2, I hope everyone in the entire planet plays F-Zero GX, and then Nintendo sees those numbers and is like, oh, I guess we should maybe give that to them.
Yeah, I mean, I have to feel like F-Zero 99 was a big part of, like, testing the waters, seeing if there was still any interest, you know?
Very true. But, I don't know, I feel like at the same... F-Zero 99 was not that long ago, but I also feel like was so long ago that I feel like by now they would have done something.
Yeah.
I'm still upset they took away that the Mario 99 was like a one-year thing. That game was extremely fun.
Yeah, I was surprised by that.
I mean...
There goes.
Oh, speaking of surprise and games that were taken away, I know that you probably assume 3D All-Stars attracts a high price market, or a high price on, like, secondhand market. You know how much GameStop is currently selling it for?
What's that?
A pre-owned copy goes for $120.
Holy cow.
Now,
I might sell mine just to just to have the money.
To be fair, store credit, you're getting like $80, so it's not like they're jibbing you on that, but still.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm never giving
that's
my
still
copy
pretty
up.
sick.
I love that collection so much, I could never give it up.
That's fair enough.
That was my first experience with Sunshine, which, despite all of the insane rudeness, I swear, if that had made Funky Kong beat me at the last second, there would be words. So it's fine. I have a chance. I just need you to get last place in the next race.
All right, which Rainbow Road are we doing? I know which
Um,
one I would pick, but it's your choice.
I mean, I'm tempted to say Super Nintendo I'm not a huge fan of. And I'm
Yeah, I
honestly
agree,
not a
that one
huge fan
sucks.
of what they did to N64 or even this game's Rainbow Road. We got to go with very last on the Blue Shell Cup, Wii Rainbow Road.
Yeah, that's probably my second favorite one.
Wii Rainbow Road. I have deep memories of being like, this is going to age me a lot compared to you. I have deep memories of being like 12 and playing my first Mario Kart game and it being Wii and not understanding how Rainbow Road worked, and the like figure 8 area with the pits in the middle just continuously falling off of that.
Where am I going? Yeah, let's see. So when this game originally came out, like I'm talking about the original Mario Kart 8, 2017. So how old were you then?
I was first year in college, so I was 20.
Wow.
Well, I was 19 or 20.
I think it was May.
So 19.
Man. Yeah,
oh, yeah,
there's a little age difference.
Yeah, but like the days of like me borrowing like somebody's 3DS just to play Smash during like slow periods in your classroom in high school.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so for the viewers who didn't know, yeah, Jacob was a student of mine when I was teaching high school.
Oh yeah. And I mean, that was where it got, you are the reason that I'm into Resident Evil as much as I am now, and kind of Nintendo. I feel like you can't really be a big gamer without being at least a little bit into Nintendo.
Oh, there are a lot of COD players out there that are very angry at you right now.
Look, there are people who call themselves gamers who... The new GTA 6 trailer dropped the other day, and I saw comments of people saying, like, wait a minute, this game looks like it's going to have some woke anti-cop stuff, and I'm like, stop it. Stop it. You cannot say that and tell me you've played a GTA game before.
Yes, everyone knows that they're extremely pro-police.
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto, famously very pro-establishment. The American
all
parody...
the police officers are invincible. You can't touch them.
This game that's a parody of America made by a British game company.
Also, you know, the name of the game is a crime.
Media literacy is dead.
Apparently, just literacy is also dead.
Look, we're not that far off, unfortunately. No, I needed a banana.
Aha!
It gave me a coin. That was not what I needed. Oh my... That, I think, just cost me. I hit the bumper, and it stopped me for a second. I think that cost it.
Well, there's still blue shells. You never know. And I'm barely ahead of you at this point. Oh, here comes a red one. That'll slow me down. Come on, give me a boost.
I got slightly too close to the edge and almost fell off, but I managed to make that last boost jump and make it onto the next area.
Oh man. This is it. This is the last lap.
I also really enjoy the 3DS Rainbow Road, but I feel like it's also when that's it.
Oh, did I get the bomb? Oh, blue shell. Yeah, blue shelled. Red shelled. Red shelled. Red shelled.
No.
Oh, I thought you went off the side. This is it?
No, it's not gonna happen.
So close.
It was right. I had you until the lightning bolt.
Oh man. And that's it for our victory tour of Mario Kart 8.
I mean, you
a phenomenal game.
You can't beat it. It's also, hold on, what are the exact numbers? Because I know it's crazy.
Oh, the sales?
So here's the craziest part about the Mario Kart sales. So Mario Kart 8, this is from Wikipedia, is one of the best-selling video games of all time at over 75 million units sold, combined, both versions. Here's the thing, though. The Wii U version sold 8 million copies. The Switch version sold 67 million copies.
That's that install base, baby.
It is the highest, I don't know if it beat it, but it is the highest install percentage since the original Halo. At I think over a little over 50% of people who have Switches have Mario Kart 8.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's not shocking to me that no game has really ever touched that. I can't really think of any, because even Smash is big, but is like still kind of niche. Like, my mom would play Mario Kart. My mom would not play Smash.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the Wii Sports phenomenon, right? Although that was a pack-in. Mario Kart was sometimes a pack-in. There were bundles.
Oh, yeah. All right.
All right, are we moving on to
Smash, though? I will possibly regret this, but let's do some Smash.
Oh, yeah.
Leave the jumps, the curves, or the feeling you get until you experience it for yourself.
Oh, that's not fair. The first one? Well, to be fair, I'm also playing my best one for the first. All right, best of 7, which for the two of us together means 4 matches total.
It's semi-casual.
Did you pick the Animal Crossing map as well? Because I picked it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why.
We're picking the stages, and but it's only semi-casual because we don't have items turned on.
Oh, I did not even realize that, but that's fair. I like playing with items. What the?
I'm bowling ball.
I know, but still.
Be an awful shame if a tree were to. Oh, okay.
I'm not that novice. I'm not that much of a novice. I know, yeah.
Oh, you're the other way. Got crossed up.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm definitely showing my out of practice-ness.
Oh yeah, totally. You're rusty, yeah.
Bowling ball.
I realized the side of that tree I was on, and I got real nervous. Yeah, okay. I forgot you could do that. I forgot that was a move that Villager could do. I don't know why I still thought I could pull that.
Yay! Poison Ivy.
The tree is... I hate it. I hate nature.
Stage control! Whoa. Ah.
Come here. Come on.
I want to touch the ground, please.
Whew, that was a tight dodge. There's no commentary to be made right now. I'm just focused.
Well, yeah, we could talk a little bit about Smash. Like, where do you see the series going?
I have truly no idea. Because, like...
Yeah, I mean, this is the big question right now, right? Like, what do you do after an Ultimate?
I mean, theoretically, you could be like... Oh, we'll go... No. Nope, Yep. You hit me while I was jumping, so I lost the jump. I mean, theoretically, you could be like, well, we'll go back to basics, like a limited number of characters, a limited number of stages, but I feel like Smash, there's very few characters that are truly no one plays, that like,
yeah.
I love playing Kirby, but I also love playing Rob, so like, if they went back to basics, I would be like, oh, I can't play Rob anymore. Like, Banjo is Banjo and K. Rool are two of my favorites to play in Ultimate, so like, okay, this is not fair. This feels mean. But like, if they went back to basics, you wouldn't have Villager. So like,
yeah, well, yeah. Oh, if they went back to like the first game and just had 12 characters.
Well, even then, would they just do like, if they just went back to like the first game and like limited number of characters and matches, or in stages, like, would people really play that over just playing the original?
Yeah, I mean that's the question. Is do you do the soft reboot, or do you just port Ultimate and then throw another 2 fighter passes on it, you know?
That's true. I mean, I feel like Ultimate is primed for some sort of... I mean, given the fact that they're like, the Switch 2 can do 120 frames per second and 4K, a game like this that's so frame perfect, like, it is primed to get a, like, hey, here's 120 frames per second Switch 2 update.
Yeah,
Type
especially
deal.
if they added like rollback netcode, that would be enormous.
I mean, but that would be, in order for them to do that, Nintendo would have to treat it like an actual real fighting game.
Yeah. They're a little reluctant to do that.
What? Nintendo admitting that something is actually, like, what it is? No way.
No, it's a party game.
It's a party game that just has some of the most extensive and detailed, like, match and rule customization of any fighting game out there.
Right. I mean, if you were to... they were to trim it down a little bit, like do kind of a semi back to basics kind of thing, then you can assume that just about everybody who's like DLC probably gone.
Oh, for sure. But even you look at like classic characters where it's like Pokemon Trainer's gone. Like, I think that as much as people enjoy, like, when Ultimate came out, there's like, oh, I only get the, like, OG characters. I think if people only had the OG, they would truly be like, oh, wait, I really do have just them. Oh.
Yeah. Ow. All right, Ivysaur, your turn.
Is that so? In case you do get KO'd, you don't lose Squirtle? I actually don't know if that's how Pokemon Trainer works. I've never played Pokemon Trainer.
It's not. It's just Squirtle is lighter. So once my, percentage gets up to a certain amount, then I'm like, okay, time to switch Pokemon.
I swear I just heard Ivysaur sound like a sumo wrestler for a second.
Oh, that's it. That's not how that move works. Oh my god, what happened? I got sent into free fall.
Oh, no. I will say I have now played Banjo-Tooie. I get why people are not... Come on! I get why people are not a fan of it over the first game. There are things I love about it. There are things that made me more angry than any video game I've ever, like, played ever. Like, they have interconnected levels which are really cool. Like, oh, you go into this level and you can, like, figure out, like, oh, this level you go here and you do this thing and it unlocks this thing in another level. That's cool. But some of it is, there's literally a level where, like, it's in a factory, and to get into the main door to the factory, to the level, the front door of the factory is closed, and in order to get into the factory, you have to go to a different level and do, like, a train that takes you inside the factory's, like, drop-off point. And then you can go up and push a button that opens that front door. And the game tells you none of that.
Talk about padding your game time.
Which, that's one of those things where I'm like, I know when Banjo-Tooie came out. If I was a kid playing that and could do nothing but play games and, like, had the time to just roam around and look for everything, then maybe I would be like, it's so much fun, it's so exploratory. But, like, now, as an adult, like, I was doing a playthrough, I was like, Guys, come on. You gotta give me something.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
also,
no, that's kind of ridiculous.
They introduce these, like, almost Doom-style first-person shooter levels, which are fun, and then they have the final boss rely almost entirely around the first-person shooter stuff, and I was like, no. This is not precise enough for you to do that. Not at all.
Yeah, good luck.
I did it. I beat it. It took me like 4 hours to beat the final boss, but I did it. Now, okay. I feel like you're pitying me.
No, not at all. I really enjoy playing as Mii Brawler, and I really wanted to be Team Rocket. This was the one Mii costume that I was like, yes!
Oh, you know the one Mii costume that I got.
Wait, which one?
Singer.
The Doom guy?
Oh, and
Oh,
Doom Guy. I forgot
right.
about Doom Guy. But Sans.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh. Yeah, going up against Rob when you're... That's my projectile. It's like one of the slowest ones in the game. Ow.
I swear, I try to not just spam that move when I play Rob, but it's just one of the... Being a Kirby player, that's one of my default just, like, button movements. So I can't help it.
Ow. It doesn't help that it works.
I'm also playing... Did I tell you... Or, well, it's on the channel, so you probably saw. Kingdom Hearts 2 is currently on the docket.
Yeah.
And
God, not
I'm
again.
enjoying it a lot with caveats.
Okay.
Like, there's some things... Wow, I
You know you can
forgot
up
how to
B
do
after
an
that,
up
right?
B.
Super satisfying for me. Great kill.
I fully just had a moment where for some reason I thought I was your character. That's why I kept moving to the right just now. See, there we go. Okay. I remember how this
There's some
works.
high quality gameplay, guys.
Look, if you come to my channel for fighting game gameplay, a thing I have never ever done in my life besides Smash, that's on you.
I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna figure out a way in. There's one. No, not again. At least that move's getting stale now.
I'm just happy I hit you with a single laser.
Oh my god, I'm just getting all this little chip damage.
I do love that move. The little just like... Pooh, is a favorite.
No, that's death. 207%.
Look, man. I don't think you've let me get above 120 this entire time.
Well, you killed yourself on the last duck, so we'll never know.
Look!
There we go.
No, no,
One
no,
more
no,
of those
no,
will
no,
kill.
no.
Oh,
I will cheese it if need be. I'm not above it.
oh my gosh. I just want to touch the ground. There you go, you're over 120.
No, no, no.
I got my side B first.
Speaking of general Nintendo stuff. Oh, what I was saying with the Switch 2 updates. The biggest and most interesting one for me. They announced that Game Builder Garage will get like, oh, increased resolution, da-da-da. They are also going to add mouse controls to it.
Oh,
Which, I mean, that's confirming, like, hey, they're willing to do that for certain games. Which, does that mean,
Right.
like, my brain goes to, like, third party if they would let, like, those Doom ports get mouse controls. But more interestingly, Splatoon? Pikmin?
Oh, yeah. You'd mentioned the Pikmin thing before. That would be huge. Talk about a game that's, like, designed for it.
I mean,
That's death.
it plays best on Wii. God, I just wanted 2 stocks for once.
All right, this may be our last match, so should we go to Final Destination just in case?
Sure. I'm trying to think of who else I even know. I already wasted Kirby.
You can bring him back if you want.
Nah. Let me see if I actually have anybody else I would be confident with. God, I love Smash. I have so little experience with anybody in this game total.
You could just pick a DLC character and just count on them to be broken, because that's pretty fair.
I mean, I did, and it didn't go well for me. There's one
that's
other
right, you played
character
Banjo.
I
But Banjo's like
kind
the
of...
worst.
Do I pick one other character that I'm kind of decent at, or do I go back to Kirby for a last stand?
I'm going for like the style points on this one.
We'll do it. We'll do it. Hold on. Let me make sure I also pick Final Destination.
Yep, gotta pick FD. We're not doing Fox only for those watching at home.
Oh, Lord. It's the Wombo combo.
Yup. That ain't Valko. Happy feet.
Oh Lord, where the hell even is it? Oh, there it is. For some reason,
It's
my
at the
brain
top.
is just like, it's at the bottom. It's Final Destination.
That's the final stage.
All right. Oh no! I think I am glad I went with Kirby. Oh no!
Yeah, I need to land either a down air spike or a warlock punch, or this this will be unsatisfying.
This is just canonically how each Kirby game ends. Kirby fights God.
Ganondorf is a god.
I mean,
Oops.
to be fair, like,
Well, there you-
oh,
you got
I
it.
hit one. Whoa!
Not the best punish in the world.
Look, I did it. That's all that I care about.
You did do it.
Hey, honestly though, because you mentioned the Mii Fighter character
No
or
spike.
outfit, I feel like if they do just like next Smash is just kind of like, oh, we'll just keep adding characters, and maybe it's not everybody from Ultimate, but we'll like keep like do like cull them down a little bit, like a Brawl from Melee, like, or like a Wii U from Wii, I guess. Like, we'll cull it a little bit, but still keep it kind of a same idea. I think Doomslayer I think Doomslayer deserves being an actual character instead of just a costume.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, I don't know if they
would
would
be
pick him, but I
interesting.
think he deserves it in terms of, like, the place of the games in, like, gaming history and stuff. Like,
It is so hard to do anything with Ganondorf because he's so bad. He's like the F tier. It's him and Little Mac.
look, I love... God, Little Mac I actually thought about playing. Could you imagine if we had done Ganon versus Little Mac?
That would have been funny. Oh, you took my receding hairline.
God, can you imagine? I mean, I know it's on everybody's mind right now, this and Mario, but when we see the first Zelda made for the ground up for Switch 2, like, oh.
Yeah, the question is it going to be like big open world?
I feel like they could get away with doing either, and people would be hyped. I mean, hell, if they could just do another 2D one that, like, performs decently. Like, I love playing Link's Awakening, but, like, that frame stutter every time you move onto another chunk of the world was insane.
Yeah, I mean, it was not a perfect game by any means.
I do sort of miss, like, and I know Breath of the Wild sort of recaptured that, which is why I'm excited to, I mean, it's no secret because I'm doing, like, a bunch of them for the channel. Eventually, Breath of the Wild is going to be on the channel, a full playthrough, because I've never actually beat it. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh my god!
That was the equivalent of, like, that's the moment in the movie where, like, the good guy has, like, the massive rocket launcher and somebody walks up to him with a pistol and shoots him and they just, like, look at them.
I don't think we're going to get a better ending than that.
No, not at all. Not at all. All right, so we're not quite done yet. I think that calls it for the multiplayer games, but
Okay.
We're not quite done yet.
More friends, a bit more sound, a bit hotter, a bit cooler, a bit weird, a bit more revolutionary, a bit...
I wanna... We just like... This is my first Switch game, so...
Oh yeah. I mean, you got to send it off in style.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, I mean, it's like... It's Mario Odyssey. Why not? But we're not
And what
spending
better
time
way
here.
to say goodbye?
We're not spending time here. We gotta go
Yeah,
to...
where are we going?
Where is it? Am I? Oh, I was like, did I forget the name of it?
City.
Of course. Like, the first time we saw New Donk City, I remember feeling insane. Not just because of, like, oh, it's like Mario in a city, but, like, seeing the other humans was just like, oh, what?
Yeah.
What,
Wait,
there's
what are
normal
we?
humans?
What am I?
What does this mean? But, like,
The lore
yeah.
implications are unsettling.
Just, like... Also, one of my favorite things Nintendo's ever done with a Mario game, just see the environment.
Drag.
Oh, no, I mean, besides that, just seeing the environment, really nice, really gorgeous, and then...
Baboom.
As soon as you hit the ground, I've actually seen, like, some fun little bits where people have been like, oh, how far can you get into New Donk City before it, before the music activates? Because it only actually activates when you,
When you touch the ground?
yeah, am I, oh, I was like, am I an idiot? Do I forget how to fast travel? But you don't actually go to the flagpoles, you gotta go to the map. I still want to get all 999 moons.
Yeah, I haven't done that either.
It's...
But man, what a fun playground.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just like... That's the thing, is I was like, well, what games do I want to grab just to, like, explore and experience? Just, like, have a little bit of fun on Switch 2. And just the idea of, like, well, I can literally just boot this up and just run around for a little bit and have a good time. Like, why not?
You know what you should do?
What?
New Donk City Festival.
How? Oh, that's right. How do you get back to that? I can't remember.
I think that you just talk to Pauline. I think that she lets you do it over and over again.
We absolutely should.
Yeah, I feel like that's the way to say goodbye to this game, probably.
After I just...
This is the strongest motorbike in the world.
Alright, well...
Yeah, I heard that they make mopeds out of the stuff the space shuttle's made out of.
If we're doing that, though, as much as I love the wedding outfit, we gotta do... Oh, yeah, duh. Wait.
Yeah, warp back.
I forget, like, oh, yeah, fast travel in a Mario game. Sure, that's a thing. Like...
Talk about a quality of life.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be interesting to see where they take Mario after Switch 2.
Because on the one hand, you're looking at, like, stuff that is, like... what do I got for... What are we thinking?
A lot of people thought Odyssey 2 would land on the Switch, and it just never did. They thought it would go the whole Galaxy route, but... Nope. They said, you know what? We got it right the first time.
But that's the thing, though. They got it right the first time, but if they announced tomorrow, they were like, by the way, here's, like, 2 new lands for Mario Odyssey. It's $15. You and I would be like, cool, yeah, right away, day one. When does it come out?
Yeah, I'll check that out.
Yeah. Absolutely. But no, we got, hey, bro, I hit some balloons. You want to find them?
Yeah. I definitely did not ever try the balloon thing.
Is it... Do I go in City Hall? Because I can't talk to her. Oh, yes, I think this
Aha. Oh, or maybe not. I know it's replayable.
Oh, is it this guy?
Oh, maybe it's this dude. Are you ready to get funky?
8-bit music there. Let's rev up our festival with some special music. 8-bit version?
Oh. Yo!
I didn't know this was a thing.
Neither did I.
I love it. A traditional festival is a very funny name. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. I love the music.
Even the announcer's voice is bit crushed.
Will Pauline's voice be? Or is it totally removed?
Let's find out. Oh, she's not singing.
This is so quaint. Oh yeah,
and I'm
there's no
64. I wonder if you have to be 60. There's no way they would make you be 64 Mario for this, because it's not even 8-bit.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, and you're transformed when you go through the thing anyway.
I do love it. Maybe I'm wrong, and I just can't remember because it's been a hot minute since I booted up Odyssey. when you jump into the 2D stuff, you look more like traditional, like, Super Nintendo Mario, right? Or do you look like...
I think it's 8-bit, just with like more vibrant colors.
Yeah, because I couldn't remember if you were like 8-bit every time you go 2D or not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you are. I don't remember there being any segments where you look like Mario World Mario.
But also at the same time, like, I'm kind of shocked they never played with that. Like, the idea of like, oh, well, in this world you're this, like in New Donk City you're NES Mario, but in like other worlds you're Super Nintendo or something like that.
Yeah, go like Mario Maker route with it a little bit.
God, that's another thing. Hey, talk about a game that if you update it for Switch 2, give me mouse controls. Like...
Oh, yeah.
The stuff people were able to make with just a controller, imagine what they could do with mouse and keyboard, with just a mouse.
Yeah, it would definitely be a lot easier to navigate. Man, I gotta be honest, I like the original Mario Maker more because of all the different amiibo costumes there were.
It's one of those circumstances where it's like, it's still like the way I would describe it is like, it's like the Toy Story movies. Like, I love Toy Story 1 a lot, comparing it to like Mario Maker 2. Like, there's the one that's like, I like this one more than the other. This one is still fantastic, but like, there's just something about it that the other one has that this does not.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mario Maker 2, the fact that you can create the little worlds and like just connect everything together, but at the same time, like the amiibo costumes, removing those don't make any sense to me. You can't even argue like, well, it's a licensing thing, because it's like, well, no, the ones in there that people liked the most that they wanted were Nintendo made. They weren't,
that's true.
Like, licensed.
Yeah. Why? Well, because we rushed it.
Which is funny, is it's like, oh, well, we rushed it. Well, you added so much to it, like, how?
Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, that's a good feeling.
Oh, yeah. Mario Odyssey was the first, so my Switch is Mario Odyssey 2, or Mario Odyssey Edition.
That's right.
Which just means, like, the box is different and the Joy-Cons were how you got Mario Red Joy-Cons before they started selling them on their own. Which I'm kind of glad it doesn't have a design on it in hindsight, because otherwise I would be much less willing to part with it.
Yeah.
But I had a friend who was not upgrading in Switch 2, but was just getting rid of a bunch of their like gaming stuff, just to like declutter. And they were basically like, "Hey, I have a bunch of Joy-Cons. I don't need this many. I need like 2 pairs of Joy-Cons." And I bought for like $20. They were just trying to get rid of them. 2 Joy-Cons, so that I can keep my Mario Joy-Cons after I trade my system in.
Super cool.
Because I'm gonna play like, I'm still gonna be doing like Labo and Ring Fit and stuff, which will work. You just need the Joy-Cons to work with it. So yeah, it's I'm keeping that little piece, and who knows, maybe I'll actually get all $99.99 in the Switch 2 version.
Yeah, I mean, if you're transferring your save data, there's no reason you can't come back and play around on occasion.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is a really nice swan song, and it's a nice one for me, given how much I adore this game. But if you have a little bit more time, a little bit more, there's one other thing that I want to hop into for the briefest of moments.
I can hang around.
All right.
When you decide to step up to this kind of power, this kind of challenge, this kind of flying, crashing, feeling, when you decide to get serious, there's only one place to come: the games of Super Nintendo. No one else creates this kind of experience, because no one else creates these kinds of games. Now you're playing with power, superpower.
All right. What is the best? I guess Central Hyrule, the Central Tower.
Yeah, if you
for
just want to like
vantage point.
run around for a second, unless you're trying to like fight Ganon or something.
No, I see. Here's the. I mean, look at my loading screen. I don't even have all 4 of the divine beasts. Like
Oh.
I've purposely not come back to this game because I'm like, I haven't beaten it yet. When I come back to it, I want to do it for like a playthrough for the channel. Because I haven't played Tears at all yet either.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh, that was unintentional. But I mean, hey.
Whee!
Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, okay. I mean, like, talk about... It is kind of funny, though, in hindsight, like... Oh, God. I would not... Hi, friend.
Just do a perfect reflect with your shield. You'll be fine.
Do I have a shield equipped? Ow! I don't know if I use shields. Oh, I do.
I don't know if I use shields. It's hilarious.
Look. I play things a little differently. Ow!
All aggro. Oh, you were about to die, FYI. You might want to eat something.
I see it.
Uncool, don't worry.
See? I got him.
Big damage.
See, we're fine. This is not what I wanted this to be.
Speedrunning death.
We're fine.
Until we're not. Shield.
Ow. I'm fine. See, hold on.
Inexplicably, you are fine.
1 second. I don't ever get rid of any food
Oh, there you
or
go.
materials. Here we go.
It's just time for a tasty treat, that's all.
Ow. It's fine.
Are
I
you
have
trying to do
extra
the
hearts.
reflect thing? Ow.
Sir, how rude. See?
Big damage.
I told
there
you,
it
we're
is.
fine.
Oh, man. Oh, I was hoping the Yiga guy would be destroyed by the explosion.
I was hoping as well. But I mean, like, I mean, a perfect example.
Take off all your... Yeah.
Whew. I mean,
Yeah,
perfect
take a moment
example of, like, this game.
And tell me.
Just the fact of, like, I just want to hop in for a little thing. Oh, no, wait. How do I... There we go. Just, like, hopping in for a little... little running around.
I think the first time we all stepped foot in this version of Hyrule, we were kind of taken aback.
Oh.
It was overwhelming. So much to do and
What do
see,
I
you know?
have? Oh, the boots! It's like, what am I still wearing that's metal? My shoes. Right?
Yeah, these
Soldier
games with the boosted frame rate are going to be breathtaking.
I mean, I love this game a lot. Oh, actually, I should just wear my favorite outfit for this game. Hold on.
I have a feeling I know which it is. Oh, never mind.
Shh, wait.
I thought you were going to do the
no, yeah,
Gerudo
there it
one. There it is.
What if...
Wait, do you have... Oh, you're about to be struck by lightning. Do you have the Nintendo Switch t-shirt item?
That's a thing?
Oh, you know what? Maybe that was only in the Wii U version. Yeah, you can get a Nintendo Switch t-shirt.
That would be I do not have that for sure. I would remember that. But, like...
Yeah, I have that.
Just, like, being able to... Oh, I know where we should go. Where's the... I can't remember what the name of the first... Is it the... It's not the Woodland Tower. Where's the first... Great Plateau? Just like...
Oh, yeah, where it all began.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think that it's important to state that that apart from, like, being in middle school and having friends that were like, look at the, like, emulating Ocarina of Time on their laptops or something like that, the first time I ever actually sat down and was like, I'm going to play a Zelda game was Breath of the Wild. Because I never played Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword, because when I had a Wii, I was like, no, I don't like those kinds of games. I like Mario, like the cool platform and all that. I don't like games like that. And so by the time I actually sat down and bought one for myself, it was this. And I mean, I love it. Like,
You like it so much you haven't let yourself beat it.
I mean, yes, but it's also the definition
There's something
of
to
a
be said
game
for that.
that, like, it's the sort of game that when I was playing it and I was like, okay, we got to go get the 4th Divine Beast. Let's go. Well, okay, but hold on. There's this person who had the quest that I never finished, so I should go and, like, help them out with the quest. Oh, and wait, there's also this thing over here that I didn't do. Let me make sure I help out with that, and just... Then I'm like, cool, 2 hours have passed. What was I doing again?
Yeah, I mean, but who among us hasn't been in that position where you're not ready for a game to be over, you know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, ironically, because I just finished the playthrough for the channel, New Vegas does not have any, like, once you beat the game, you cannot keep playing New Vegas. So that was one where I was like, well, I have to do all the DLCs. I don't want to say goodbye to my character.
Yeah.
And, I mean, ironically, I won't get to say goodbye to this game because I'm Tears of the Kingdom, but still just the idea of, like... Just the idea of, like, whatever the next Zelda game is, the next 3D Zelda game, eyes will be on it because we're not going to get a second sequel to Breath of the Wild.
Unless they make it a trilogy.
I mean, I don't know what happens in Tears, but stranger things have happened.
Yeah, I will say it would be difficult for them to continue that story if they were to situate it after Tears of the Kingdom.
I mean, do they finally give us a true Zelda game? Ow. Do they finally give us a true Zelda game playing 3D as Zelda? Okay, so
you mean Hyrule Warriors?
You can tell I'm rusty. I don't think I'll be this rusty when I'm actually, you know, playing the game from start, hopefully. But it's been... Actually, this would be a fun thing to see. Let me... My last... Oh, no. My load. My last load was... Jesus Christ! 2023.
Long ago.
2023. So it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, like... It's Breath of the Wild. I can't... You can't not... Wow, what the hell was I doing?
Not using arrows.
My God. Well, I guess I was using arrows, but like, all right.
That's true.
We'll call it here. Let me just go back up to the top.
Let me just die real quick.
Go back up to jiggly leg. Also, I mean, it's not really fair to this game because we went from Mario Kart, which is 60 frames, and to Mario Odyssey, which is 60 frames, to Smash, which is 60 frames, to this, which is charitably 30 frames.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, like, once I load in, I'll turn the camera. I mean, granted, you're watching it screen share, but turning the camera is still even, just like...
Painful.
Oh, yeah. This is... I want a YouTube channel, or just one of those, just like, give me an 8-hour-long video that's just this. Just the wind
Time
and
lapse.
The music and the sunlight, or sunset. I think so you've played a lot of video games in your life.
Yeah.
And you've had a lot of video game consoles in your life. I have as well. Where do you think the Switch ranks for you amongst Nintendo systems?
Oof. I'd say it's like if we're taking into consideration the hardware and the importance of it and the zeitgeist and and also the software, it's probably top 3. I'd put it right up there with the SNES and the Wii probably.
So the experience I have with Nintendo is in terms of actually owning the systems, is Wii, is Switch, is 3DS. So I'm definitely not in as good of a position, but I would say even amongst all of those, Switch for me is the top, because even as much as like the Wii has games that I still adore, like I am one of those people that paid way more than I probably should have for a copy of Rhythm Heaven Fever because I sold mine for some reason. There's something about the Switch where, perfect example, when the Scott Pilgrim video game came, when they re-released that, a game that I love, I was like, okay, what do I get it on? Switch or PS4? Switch, obviously. Well, because I want to take it on the go, and to beat 'em up and all that. There was no question in my mind. There are so many games that I bought for Switch that I'm now sort of like, well, I want to re-buy them for other systems, because Switch was the priority system to get it for.
Same.
And it just, like, I'm excited for Switch 2 to see what that does going forward and what they're able to do with the hardware and the material. But also, I'm down for whatever Nintendo does next, regardless. Like, unless... Hold on. I need to find something made of wood. Unless we have, like, I don't think we're going to have a GameCube Wii U level catastrophe. I mean, Nintendo themselves said we were expecting less pre-order numbers for the Switch 2 because of the price. And clearly that has not happened. But
people are excited.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward regardless. I have people who will ask me, like, what game systems I have, and I'll tell them, like, well, I've got a gaming PC, I've got a Switch, and I've got a PS5. And for me, that's the perfect... I get all the exclusives that are on PS5 and Switch, and all the other stuff that comes to PC or all those systems as well. But of all of them, Switch is the one I've probably played the most, just because of, like, well, let me just pick it up and play that. So
Yeah, it's been the dominant system this generation for me as well. Like, if I can get it on Switch, I'm getting it on Switch.
It'll be... It's nice to say farewell, but at the same time, like, I'm excited to see... I mean, the next time I'm going to be looking at Breath of the Wild, it is going to be on Switch 2, running at a better frame rate, a better resolution, so it'll be extremely exciting to see. And so, yeah, we'll end it there. We'll say farewell. And yeah, anything else you want to add about the game, the system, or anything?
I mean, it's hard to say anything that hasn't already been said. It's a phenomenal system. It's changed the way that many people view gaming, and it has absolutely left an impact. So I'm grateful for everything that it's given us, and I'll still be playing mine as long as the fan holds out.
Oh yeah, there will come a day of Mario Kart World between the two of us. Absolutely. That's not a question of if, that's a question of when. So that'll be exciting regardless. And provided everything goes smoothly at midnight release, the next video you all see tomorrow will probably be not with Jay, unfortunately, unless you want to hop on for a screen share, but Mario Kart World tomorrow. I'm excited.
Look forward to it. If you don't want to miss it, you hit that subscribe button down at the bottom.
Hell yeah. All right. On that note, everybody, thank you, everybody, for watching. Like the video if you like the video. Share the video if you'd like to share the video. Subscribe if you'd like to as well. That would really help me out. I have been Jacob, and you have been wonderful. This has been a really, really fun adventure, sort of doing the YouTube channel alongside the Switch really taking over. So it's interesting to see what'll happen next. And this has also been Professor J.
Goodbye, Switch. We love you.
A shooting star at the very end. Oh, I might actually, after this ends, I gotta go get that. I gotta go get that. I'm not seeing what that is. All right.
It never ends.
Oh, yeah. I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you, Space Cowboys.